Hey gang, welcome back to Am I on Earth? My ear is so itchy, so sorry about that. Allergy season. Tonight I had like a relatively chill night. Things weren't that spooky, honestly. It was pretty slow. I only had maybe like, I don't know, I want to say like 6 or 7 tables. Everybody was pretty fucking normal. The weekdays tend to go pretty smoothly, right? But you know, you still have some people where you're like, have you been here before? In which the answer is obviously no. So the first one that I'd like to speak about, I went over, asked this table if they wanted bread, to which the woman replied, what kind of bread? Hey, do you want the fucking bread or no? What do you fucking mean? I was like, oh, you know, and I told her what kind of bread we have. And I was like, oh yeah, it's just like, you know, like free bread that we bring to every table to start with. And she was like, well, how is it cooked? Is there another way to cook bread other than in the oven? I don't know. I don't think I understand the fucking question. What the hell are you talking about? How is it cooked? Maybe how do you think bread is cooked? What do you fucking mean? How is it cooked? It's cooked in the oven. What are you fucking talking about? She was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I was just wondering, like, is it frozen beforehand? I said, well, yeah, like, it's made somewhere else, and, like, yeah, it's frozen beforehand, and then we bake the dough. And she was like, oh, okay, no, I think we're good. I said, okay, bitch, like, I don't know why that turned into a whole fucking debacle. Like, I wasn't bringing you any anyway. If I ask if you want bread and the first thing you reply with is a dumbass fucking question like that, you're not getting bread anymore. No bread for you. Sorry, you don't deserve it. No bread for you. I don't give a fuck. Like, what the fuck? How is it cooked? Then she asked me, how is it cut? What? What are you fucking talking about? How is it cut? I don't know. It's cut like bread. I'm standing there at the table and I'm like, I kind of like this? Like, what? Anyway, she fucking pissed me off. I was like, bitch, I'm not even bringing bread over to this table. But this was also the same woman who asked what we clean our soda machine with. Baby, if you're that worried about it, just don't even go to a fucking restaurant. Do you know what I mean? She asked me, like, if we wear gloves in the back. She's like, baby, if you are that worried about it, please, for the love of God, just don't even fucking go out to eat. Because, like, yes, we do. Like, yes, we wash our hands, but also if you're that concerned about germs, a restaurant is not the fucking place for you, because some heinous shit goes on in every fucking restaurant that I really just don't think you want to know. Like, I still feel safe enough to eat at our restaurant every single day, so if that's any consolation, but like, baby, you know, like every restaurant is kind of a little icky in its own special way, right? Anyway, so after I tell this bitch what we clean our fucking soda fountain with, and fucking how the bread is cut, and if we wear like, good God, she fucking orders her food finally. Of course she sends it back. Of course she didn't fucking like it. I told her she wasn't gonna like it because I described the dish to her, and she said, oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. And I was like, yeah, so do you want to switch to something else? And she said, no, I'm still gonna try it. Hey, so this is not actually like a trial and error situation, right? So it's not exactly like you get to try every single meal that we have until you find one you like, Goldilocks. If you don't think this is gonna sound good to you and you don't think that you're gonna like it, why are you ordering it still? Anyway, she ordered it still. She fucking obviously didn't like it and had to order something else, so that was super. I loved every second of that. Then my next table, they were totally fine. They were very fucking normal, very chill, except the end of the night comes and they're getting ready to leave, and I asked them if they wanted any dessert, and they were like, no, but we're actually going to take boxes. Now, when I tell you 4 of these 5 plates were licked clean, not a single thing could be put on them. So I'm thinking in my head, oh, maybe they're going to take their bread to go. I was like, oh, did you want like fresh bread to go? And they were like, oh no, like we just need boxes for our food. I'm looking at the table, I'm like, what fucking food are they gonna put in there? So I picked up the 2 like very clear empty plates, right? And One of them had like 3 fries left on their plate, and the other one had, I shit you not, 1 bite of a burger left on their plate. So I brought them legit like a tiny itty bitty little to-go sauce cup for them to put their 1 bite in. Personally, I thought that was funny, and I also thought that that was resourceful, because if I give you this giant ass to-go box for your 1 fucking bite, it's gonna come up, like, your 1 bite of burger is gonna come apart in this giant fucking box. Like, first of all, why are you even taking 1 bite with you? But that's, again, not my monkeys, but it is my circus. So I'm like, oh, let me just think ahead and bring them this little itty bitty tiny fucking, you know, this little to-go thing to put their 1 bite in. Anyway, they didn't find it as funny as I did. Fine, no problem. I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, they left. They still tipped me okay, so I guess it didn't piss them off that bad. But, like, I wasn't even trying to piss you off. I was honestly just trying to give you something that it would fit in. But, like, I have actually never in my life been, like, picking up a plate that's clearly empty and have somebody be like, oh, no, like, we need boxes. What? What on earth could you possibly need boxes for? But, again, whatever. Not my monkeys. But it was my circus. So, anyway, that was my day today. Again, I only had 7 tables. Everybody else was pretty fucking normal. Nothing really insane happened. But those tables, I was like, honey, are you guys good? What the fuck is wrong with you?